Welcome to Talk O'Clock Sunday again. You have to excuse all this here. I know I just look like I just got out of bed. I did not, but when I woke up this noon, I just made myself some coffee, put on some clothes, and went upstairs into my studio to do some artwork and now doing the vlogs here. So I did not really make myself presentable. But anyway, this week was shitty from Monday to Wednesday and got well just on Thursday for the rest of the week. And if you have watched a couple of episodes of this nice vlog, you know that I usually start with my artwork from this week and then head on over to any gaming related stuff and have the other stuff at the end. But this week we're gonna mix it up because in order to maybe fully understand what I'm gonna tell about the artwork and the gaming things, I have to tell you what happened. So, why was my week so shitty? On Sunday, when I tried to upload the last Talk O'Clock edition, was something 4 p.m. My sweet Mac died. The screen just went black. There was a slight click, and that was that. So the upload wasn't even progressed enough so I would have the footage on YouTube, which frankly pissed me off. But also, I cannot live and work without my PC, so I was freaking out, to be honest, on Sunday. Muttering, screaming, yelling because my machine died, and of course that always happens on Sunday when you can't do anything about it. So I was so frustrated and angry and just furious that I could not work on Sunday, on Monday, or on Tuesday, but I had to bring my Mac to a repair service, hoping that it was just an adapter or something for the power supply, and getting it repaired. But they called me like 2 days later and said, nah, wasn't that. The logic board just died, and well, it would cost like 800 euros to repair, so you might want to look into getting a new Mac. So that was shitty because although those machines are awesome and just such a great tool to work with, they're fucking expensive. And that was not on my agenda, so I was just really, really pissed off, so angry and frustrated. And anyway, so hubby and I decided I'd get a new Mac, at which screen I'm looking now. So yeah, that was the first thing that really pissed me off and took 2 days of working time away from me, because although I had time to paint and do stuff that are non-digital, I was just shaking with anger, so I could not get into the zone to produce something. So I lost those 2 days. And on Wednesday, I got the new computer. Lucky for me, they were able to save all the data because I had the photo shoot stuff and a couple of videos on there that were not on a backup. And I was just hoping and, I don't know, praying to the universe that all the data could be retrieved and be put on the new machine, which those guys at that repair service were able to do. Lucky me, thank God. But then on Wednesday, when I got the machine back, and no, no, that was Tuesday when they called me and said that the next day I could get the new PC, that everything would be ready. My mood was getting better and I was lightening up. But then that night, everything just went downhill again because it's spring, so it's my time to deal with migraines, and I had a couple of serious headaches the weekend before. And I had a constant slight headache during the first part of the week. But on Tuesday night, it got worse, and it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And I did sleep like 2 hours, and the ache moved to my jaw, which made me think, maybe it's not a migraine, like a usual migraine, but a bad tooth or something triggers it. So the next morning I had to go to the dentist, and let me tell you, I do not exaggerate when I say I hate doctors. Not the people itself, but that profession and what it implies. And unfortunately, I had some very bad experiences with any kind of doctors in past years, pretty much all through my life. So, and especially with dentists, so I hate going to the doctor's office. But on Wednesday morning, I had to. And since we moved to our new town last year, I did not have any set up doctors that I visited regularly. So I had to go with a ton of pain to a new doctor who I did not know, and I'm very mistrusting when it comes to dentists or especially first visits of doctors. So you can imagine my stress level on Wednesday morning. However, that guy that I chose to go to, I just found him on the internet, and he's like the closest to my home. So there was no other criteria like recommendations or anything. But I had a very lucky hand because that guy was awesome. He was one of the first doctors ever that took serious that I get, he took it serious, me telling him, you know what, I'm under a lot of stress here. If I'm not polite, it's not against you, it's just because, and I'm dealing with mild to medium panic attacks during dentist visits. So before him, everybody just, went like that and did not even try to calm me down or do anything during their work that would make it easier for me. But he did. So in Germany, it's usual that especially dentists, but also other doctors, try to repair rather than take something out that you can very well live without. So he took a look and he said, you know what, I'm not gonna put you through a root canal procedure. I'm just gonna pull the tooth, and that's like 5 minutes, and you can sleep the rest of the day and all is good. And I said, okay, go for it, because I was just zoning out already, trying to calm myself. And it just happened as he said, took it out, everything went well. I slept for the rest of the day. The pain meds were okay. I did not have any bad experiences with it, so top. On Wednesday night then, or evening better said, when I woke up and was kind of human again, my hubby and I went into the city center and got my new PC, or better said Mac, with an extra storage unit for my time machine. and set it all up and had it just run overnight. And ever since, my week was good. I was able to work again. All the data was able to be retrieved. My pain that I suffered for, or that I experienced all of, well, pretty much for 1 week, was just gone. I was good again. So I immediately published the last episode of the last blog. I did a couple of artwork, and it felt really good. On Friday night then, we had a very small, tiny 3-people gaming night, playing Mansions of Madness, Jesus Christ, Mansions of Madness, the 3rd chapter, which went surprisingly well in the beginning for the keeper, with us 2 investigators really struggling. But in the end, we managed to make him lose with us. So we did not complete the task that we had to win the game, but neither did he, because we just prevented him from getting his stuff done. So that was pretty nice and kind of, really weird in the end. But we played that game for like 3 hours, so that was great. And after that, we had 2 rounds of dungeon roll. And my skill of rolling dice very well for enemies came in pretty handy. The guy that I rolled the dungeon dice for, he was cursing pretty badly, because I did a very good job at that. And I made it really hard for him to win. He managed 1 round, the other round he lost big time. I was in the middle both times, so I didn't do that well, but it was okay, and we just enjoyed hanging and playing, having fun. It was really nice. It was like, I don't know, 1:30 in the morning when I took him home, because he didn't have a car that day, so I just offered him my chauffeur service. So that was good. On Saturday, because it's really nice spring weather here this week, we started the barbecue season for with our friends, and like the whole group. We were like, I don't know, 15 people, 20 people, I don't know, enjoying the first really warm day. It was like 23 degrees over here, which is so nice. And we had very good chats and a couple of very yummy pieces of meat, and just did enjoy ourselves in that group. Other than that, I just remember, I did have a great Thursday day to like, I visit, my mom is currently at home, and her and I had an appointment for something that we had to take care of on Thursday morning. So we met up and actually just planned to have a coffee afterwards, and I planned to be home again and working by something like 2 p.m. But we weren't able to hang out for weeks, so we had to catch up like about a lot of things. So we just stretched out our little meetup, and I was home like 5:30 in the evening, and we just enjoyed ourselves together. We went shopping for a couple of art stuff that I had to take care of, and she just went with me. And while we did that, she was inspired to think about art stuff again. She had very busy and really stressful weeks the last couple of months. So this was kind of like the first day that she could just chill again and get creative in her head, which she is. So while we were shopping, she told me about this figurine of, well, like a protecting angel, like a guardian, that she saw that was not looking cliche. But she did not buy it in the end. It was on some holiday or something that they, I don't know where they went. But anyway, she did not buy it in the end because it was very expensive. And when she finally decided to buy it, some other woman had already bought it. So with that in mind, I said, you know what? Why don't I give it a shot? You tell me what you want, and I'm gonna create that thing and sculpture that guardian angel for you, and paint it and everything. So she was glowing and smiling all over her face, and we, standing in that art store, we were just talking about it. So I just got the supplies, which you can see there in the bag behind me. They're still bagged in. I didn't have time to unpack them. But anyway, so I did get a couple of supplies for, I don't know, 4 projects or something that I was missing, and it was just nice. She had to do some shopping as well, so we did that together and did have a couple of cups of coffee, sitting in the sun, and just talking. Really good talking. So I very much enjoyed Thursday. Also on Thursday, and now circle to the art stuff. On Thursday night, I prepared the blog and the video for my art piece of the week, which I had lying here for like 3 weeks and couldn't say anything about it because it was a birthday gift for a very good friend who's also subscribed to my channel and sees a couple of other social media pages of me, so I couldn't tell him, couldn't say anything, not to tip him off. But like a month or so ago, I created an album cover for one of the music pieces that he was working on. He's a very talented musician, and we just worked on that album cover together because he told me about an idea that he had for a song, and I immediately, as usual, had a picture in my head, and I just told him about it, and he said, you know what, would you make an album cover with exactly that thing for this song? So I did that in Manga Studio, and I showed him the picture, and he was falling in love with it like instantly. And he said, you know what, this thing is so cool. I would love to have a version of that on canvas for my apartment. I've got an empty wall there. I need something there, and I've been looking for quite a while, but I think that would just fit perfectly, and I would just love it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do that. In the back of my head, already thinking, oh, that would be a great birthday gift for him, because I knew his birthday was coming up, which was this week. So I painted that human panther for him. The eyes are actually his eyes. I took a photo that I took of him as a guideline and just painted his eyes onto the panther, because there are certain characteristics of him that remind me of a panther. Like the proud animal, very strong, very superior in a way, but not too dominant, and not forcing himself onto somebody or his opinion about something. He's very balanced when it comes to what he thinks about the world, people, goals, all that important stuff that you kind of figure out again when you're end of 20, early 30s. So I did that blog and the video for the painting, and I really, really had fun working on that stuff. For the painting itself, it was rather simple and I did not struggle with it because I did the same painting already digitally in Manga Studio. So I just took that piece as a reference and just like enlarged it and put it on canvas. That was that. And it was really quick that I got finished, and it was like an hour or something. So not really any hassles there. But while I was painting, I was really enjoying myself, and I loved that sienna and burnt sienna colors, how they went with the black and white on this painting. So I really, really dig that, I have to say. Otherwise, art related stuff, I did another art journal page, the one for this week, and I'm gonna shoot the video for the monthly art journal vlog right after that. I'm gonna upload it once I've edited that one, so you can see what I did this morning. Like morning, it was actually afternoon, but yeah, I did that and prepared / planned out a couple of projects that are coming up for me. So since I only had like half a week to work because of the computer and tooth issue, I did not do tons of artwork, but what I did, I really enjoyed. So now, after I finished this blog, got it uploaded, and do the art journal vlog, I will go downstairs and set the table and prepare a couple of decoration stuff for tomorrow, because my parents and my in-laws and one of the grandmothers of my husband are coming over tomorrow for cake and coffee and dinner, because my sweet love is getting older tomorrow, and we have kind of like a tiny celebratory getting together, just enjoying ourselves, eating some great food, and yeah, so I have to set the table because I have to like extend it. So the tables that you see back here behind me, they're gonna be downstairs in a couple of hours, and I might even pre-bake the bread for tomorrow, and it's gonna be paleo bread. And tomorrow I'm gonna try a new recipe for a cheesecake, a paleo cheesecake. My husband loves cheesecake, and he can't really have the normal one anymore. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow together with a couple of very yummy muffins, paleo muffins with raspberries and blueberries. So I'm really looking forward to that, and that's gonna be my night tonight, preparing tomorrow's feast so that I can do a little bit of work tomorrow before everybody comes over. I'm not stressed out tomorrow. So anyway, I hope you too have a great Sunday and enjoyed yourself, and tune in next week for the next Talk O'Clock. Other than that, stay tuned for the art journal vlog. That's, like I said, coming up later tonight. So I hope you have fun, enjoy yourself, and take care. And I'm gonna see you later / next week. Bye bye.